Okay, I should be live. Hi, it's me, your mother goose Justine, and I am back with another Amberlyn Reed React. I would love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. Today I'm going to be reacting to Amberlyn's latest video, How She Truly Feels. Weight Loss Surgery Diaries. I'm going to have a timestamp so when this reaction begins pinned in the comments, and it'll also be in the description of today's video in case you want to skip me chatting with my audience in the beginning. I imagine it'll be a lot of hair talk, so maybe many of you would want to skip that. Hey everybody! Let's see, who was first? Okay, that's right, Jess was first. Jess was first and she came through with a bunch of baguette emojis. Next was Fala, Punk Rock Noir, Sienna Snowcam, Mindy, Iced Tall Latte. Hey everybody. I'm a little nervous about this one because she's crying in the thumbnail. So, should I be scared? Should I be scared? Is she crying in French? Is she crying for a new French audience? Yes, Victorian Beauty made it, and we literally just started. So, good morning, Victorian Beauty. Well, it's noon 02 here, so I guess it's not the morning anymore, though it kind of feels like it. I'm still having coffee. I'm ready to rage. Hey, it's Faye. I'm already mad. Why is she crying now? She cries throughout the whole thing? What? Are you serious? I'm in such a good mood. Really? Are you serious? Oh, no. Well, I'm a little less excited. Is she crying in French? Was my title accurate? I mean, she's crying for the French, so I don't know if she was crying in French. Welcome to the Elite Flock, Stephanie. Welcome. Actually, you have elite access to... I post on the community tab for members, and I posted a picture of what my hair looked like when I woke up, and it was really nice. What? I'm streaming. Hello?
Did you need me to go to the store?
Yes. Did I not Venmo you?
You did not.
Okay, let me... I'll send... Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me Venmo you. Okay, and then you can go to the store for me. All right, I'll see you soon.
I'm going there right now.
Thank you. Bye. All right, hang on. Mert is getting a vape juice for me. Just I forgot to Venmo her. Just 1 second, then we'll be back to talk about my hair. But we can only talk about my hair in French. Is that fair? I'm kidding, guys. Okay. God, what do I friggin... Why do you have to say why you're Venmoing? Why can't I just send it? It slows it down and she's waiting for me. Okay. Anywho's. Lazy Dogs Ranch said, Amber's trying to keep all those French people with the sympathy play. I mean, I used to be a, what do you call it? I used to be an Ambaby, guys, so I get it. I get it. I mean, this is probably going to be really tough to watch, this video, because, you know, she cries about this stuff. And, guys, I'm going to be honest. KB Collision said, I always put, quote, illegal things in the Venmo memo. I hate I always got to type something. I'm like, what? So I just sent her a couple letter J's. I don't know. Like, it's friggin', she knows what it's for. Yes, Declan just got takeout delivered. It's perfect timing. That's amazing. Okay, so my hair was, I did a new routine last night. And I used samples that I talked about in my last stream. I finally washed my hair yesterday, and like, it's such a friggin' shame that those are like samples because I really like them. I think what I liked the most was the Dad leave-in conditioner, because you guys know that I love my Giovanni lightweight whatever leave-in conditioner, but the Dad was like so much better. Like it's nice and lightweight. Like, more lightweight feeling, but somehow more moisturizing. So I'm gonna have to spend $20 for a tube of that for sure. I friggin' loved that. I friggin' loved it. It was so good. Mmm. Harper's eating pizza right now. Good for you. Good for you. I wanted to get pizza for the Super Bowl party. I'm going to my dad's, but the friggin' my favorite vegan pizza place doesn't deliver to my dad, so I'm probably gonna get Taco Bell. Anyway, I actually got a whole bunch of stuff for Super Bowl, like snacks. I actually wanted. I need to yell at you guys. I need to yell at you guys. I don't know who the frig it was. It was actually a couple of you, I think. I don't know which one of you. Whoever you are, make yourself known so I can block you. I don't know who kept asking me if I tried chocolate hummus. Who asked me if I ever had that? If you're here, get out. Because you know what? I bought it, okay? To try and to have for the Super Bowl. But of course, when I saw it, when it came, right? I was like, I can't save this. I have to taste it. So it tastes like straight chocolate fudge. It's like so good, but it's better than fudge because it doesn't taste like chocolate candy. It's like you're eating chocolate, but it's food. You can't taste the chickpeas and the hummusness of it, but it feels more substantial in your mouth. I don't know how to describe it. It's like chocolate, but actual food. Yeah, chocolate hummus, Sienna Snowcam. I'm so sorry. I'm not recommending it to anybody, and please don't buy it. Yes, it's good, KB Collision. It's one of the most delicious things I've ever had in my life. So, that was heartbreaking. That was absolutely heartbreaking. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, who said that? Kiva? It's like chocolate hummus is unbelievable. Oh, Lazy Dog's Ranch, thank you so much for gifting memberships. So anyway, if you're a member, you can go to the community tab and you can see what my hair looks like when I woke up. It was unfriggin' believable. I could not believe how nice my friggin' hair was. It was so nice to gift memberships. Alright, Junix, I'm gonna have to block you now. Okay, they're blocked. I'm kidding, I didn't block you, but how dare you? I didn't eat half of it already. It wasn't a half. Maybe a quarter of the container. It's so good. It's so good. I know, that's so nice to gift memberships, guys. Now more of you can go and look at my hair when I first woke up. It was so, when I took it out of the bonnet, I couldn't believe what it looked like. Like, I had to take a picture. Or no, what happened actually was I took a picture and I sent it to my sister. And the reason why I took a picture and I sent it to my sister is because last night when we were hanging out watching My 600-Pound Life, it was after I washed my hair and it was drying with clips in it, right? Because I put clips up here, these clips, curl keeper clips, to give me root volume, right? Let it dry while clips are in there and you'll have more volume up here. Obviously I do. Anyway, so she took a picture of it and sent it to a group chat making fun of me. Right? So I took a picture of it this morning. I was like, look what it looked like when I woke up. How dare you make fun of me? I know what I'm doing. No, I don't dry my hair. Oh, okay. I air dry it. I don't have a hair dryer or diffuser or none of that stuff. I just air dry it. So anyway. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe what it looked like this morning. I couldn't believe it. How nice it was. So I took a picture of it and I sent it. And look, making it this. I mean, I didn't even have to do too. I barely did anything to it before I went live. Yes, you need to try clip, Stephanie. Though I'm not sure if this works clipping like this for volume. I'm not sure if this works for straight hair. That's the thing. This might be a textured hair thing. I don't know. I don't know hair good enough for it, but it sure works for me and I'm happy about it. Also, the volume lasts for days. So anyway, yes, I put my hair in a bonnet at night, Hates Faye, and I actually have a specific way of doing it. I put it in like a pineapple first. It's a whole thing, guys. I need a whole other channel devoted to how I take care of my hair if you're really interested. Well, the problem with keeping it high and tight, Lazy Dog's Ranch, is if you're artificially inflating your roots like I am, if I were to tie it up and keep it flat and tight, then that would flatten my roots and all the work I put into this. So I keep it pretty loose. Show the bonnet. It's right here. This is a really big one. I had to get a big one because, what do you call it? Yeah, I could do a JP. I could show you guys angrily how I do my hair with JP Metz declam. That's a good idea. Anyway, so, yeah, I put it in a bonnet. Yeah, you're not super late at all, cool mom. I've only been live, what, 10 minutes? I was a minute late. Sorry, I was fluffing my hair again. Teddy, no, none of you guys are late. This is the boring beginning. I haven't even started reacting yet. I'm not even excited to react to this one because apparently she's crying the whole time. Am I ready for tomorrow's Super Bowl? No. I mean, no, I am. Actually, I am ready. I've been watching friggin', what do you call it, like predictions videos and analysis and for like 2 weeks now. So I'm done. I'm done. Like, I just want to watch the Super Bowl and see. It's not that I don't care who wins. It's just the coolest part was us just actually making it to the Super Bowl. And now that we're in the Super Bowl, it's not that it doesn't matter if we win or not. It's just a lot more relaxing and fun. Because it's not like, oh, we have to win this game to play next week. It's not like that. This is the end. It's the Super Bowl. So it's much more relaxing. Or at least for fans of a team that's in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I could do JP Metz hair tutorials, Victorian Beauty. It's just, I just hope you guys recall, like, JP Metz doesn't like anybody. So it might not be friendly advice. But I would generally... You're doing homemade vegan pizza? Dystopian? Boy, that sounds nice. So wait, these are fake tears? You guys are warning me that there's a bunch of fake tears in this video? Alright, that stinks. Tyler asked, why is Big Al crying? Which phase of the cycle would that make this? You know, that's actually really interesting because Amber is obviously very firmly in phase 1 right now. I'm not sure, I have to remind myself of phase 2 in the cycle, but maybe some worrying signs we can look for. It's got to be signs. I mean, this could be the end. I mean, if it's, I don't know what will end this stage 1 cycle. It could be something as simple as Amber decides that she's doing well, losing weight on her own, and she decides not to get surgery anymore. It could be that simple. It could be that simple, though. If you guys recall, also for members, I did a tarot reading about Amber's weight loss surgery, and actually, I don't want to spoil it, but that's not exactly what I saw. But I could also, my reading could be wrong, so we'll see. We'll see. I dreamt that Philly lost too, Sandra. You dreamt that they lost in a big way? Oh my God. If that happened, I mean, if the Eagles were to lose in a big way tomorrow, that's like, I mean, the Eagles won in a big way the past 2 games and totally shut out the other team. So that would be interesting. It's not that I don't care what happens, but I'll just have fun with whatever happens. I mean, it's going to be 2 good teams. It's exciting. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Moon Spider, for the super chat. They said the boring part before Amber is my favorite part. Thank you. Oh, no. Garlic's crystal ball is cracked. Oh, no. That's a shame. So you're not going to be able to accurately predict how exactly Amber's going to crap out on this diet. Well, Donnie said Jalen Hurts can't be stopped. The Commanders did. I'm just saying. It'll be a good game. It'll be a good game. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want it to happen either, Sandra, but it's bizarre that we both dreamt that. And I very rarely dream because you guys know I take a lot of medicine or the alternative medicine, and that causes you to not dream usually, but I dreamt that they lost. I don't know why I dreamt that. Yeah, Megan said she should have got the surgery years ago. The problem with it was though is that there's always a reason for Amber to quit a program. So we just haven't reached that reason yet, guys. We're used to this happening. Anyway. The point spread is only 1.5 points. I know. Nobody, like, I don't know. Everyone's kind of saying that this, everyone's kind of saying that it's like a toss-up who's going to win this game. So we'll see. We will see. Bebo asked, does anyone know what kind of weight loss surgery Amber wants to get? I don't know. We don't know. We don't know which one yet. We don't know. We don't know if she's even going to get it. We don't know if she's going to pass the psych eval, guys. We just don't know. So, I'm not sure if did she have, her psych appointment's coming up, right? She didn't have it yet. Thank you for the super chat, Hemlock Tea. A banana. I had a banana this morning and I spread a little bit of the chocolate hummus on it. It was so good. It's like the best. I had that for breakfast, like before my breakfast. It was so good. I know. Isn't Rosie the cutest, Ash? Rosie isn't here today. She's out in the living room with my mom. I feel like a lot of people are expecting the Eagles to win. Black Dread is saying the Eagles will win. I feel like a lot of people are expecting that, but that's what makes me nervous because as an Eagles fan, a fan that has been a fan for a long time. I'm not just a friggin' fair weather fan because they're good this year. But as an actual fan, we're kind of used to going into big games like this as the underdog. We were the underdog the last time we were in the Super Bowl. We were then, and this year we're not. So that makes me nervous. It's just a different vibe. Like I feel like a lot of people are expecting the Eagles to win, and that's like pressure. And it's like pressure that the Eagles usually don't have. Usually the Eagles are coming into a game needing to prove themselves because they're the underdog. I feel like that's how things usually go. So anyway. Oh, thank you, Allison. Thank you about the hair. Yes. I've been working on my routine. I have to make a whole separate video about it so I don't waste too much time talking about it in my streams. How do you join the Discord, Turbo Rocker? I'm actually not in the Discord anymore. That went down, what was that, like a few weeks ago, a month ago or so? But so I think you can join it still if you join the Narc Alerts channel. Cool Mom said the football talk makes me wish I were late as always. Well, I'm done talking about it now. And actually, I mean, the Super Bowl is this week, so I don't know how much more I'm going to talk about it. So, it's just, the only reason why I talked about it this much this year is because my favorite team was so good this year. Usually if they're not this good, and I fully expect they're not going to be this good next year, because that's what happened last time we went to the Super Bowl. So don't worry about it, guys. So your coworker puts flaxseed mush in her hair for pretty curls. Yeah, if you make a flax egg, it does make kind of a gel. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I never thought to do that. However, I gotta say, guys, that I just gotta say that a part of why my hair does look so good is the gel I've been using, the Wee Dad Vitacoral. This is just a good gel for my hair. It's getting empty. I'm gonna have to. This was so good. So anyway, what I like about it is I feel like it springs my hair up and makes the curls. I don't know. Anyway, so anywho's, it's basically my favorite gel right now. So Megan asked, when is Wee Dad going to sponsor me? Probably never, because I haven't seen not one Wee Dad sponsored video, so I don't know if they do that. I think they're like too high end for that stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I can try. Oh my God, it's 12:21. I could talk about and ramble about my hair for like 10 hours, guys, I swear. Why don't you ever stop me? But I don't know. Like, I guess maybe you guys like me rambling, man. That's right. That's right. Who said that? VG. All right, so I'm curious how much of this video is going to be in French, or how much that she is what do you call it? Catering to her new French audience. Maybe she's going to learn French now. I mean, she definitely has plenty of time to do that, so not sure what else she does. Black Dread said, prefer your rambling to Amber's. Well, you know what? Sorry, we're about to be putting Amber on, and she's going to be rambling about how she truly feels, because apparently it's different than everything else she says to us about how she feels, but she's being really honest this time, guys.
Hey guys.
Hi.
So I feel like it's super important that I share this, because I'm sharing all of my journey to get weight loss surgery.
I don't know, guys. I see real tears. You guys are like, come on. Right? These are real tears. She's really, truly upset about something. I'm not sure what. I mean, she is like 500 something pounds. I'm not sure why she's upset about losing weight, but let's see.
I don't know why, but I just have this overwhelming fear, because it's like, I am getting weight loss surgery.
Yes.
I am going to do anything I can and everything I can to have it happen.
See, I think it's probably, I don't know. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if she's going to say it. I probably shouldn't have paused. And maybe I should have just let her talk. But I'm also assuming that it's nerve-wracking to her, because being her size is basically her identity. At this point, it's like, that's why people click. That's why people watch it. I mean, people would click and watch to see her change. In my opinion, I think I would. Maybe. But, you know, she's got a lot to lose. It's like it's basically what makes her special. So
Scared. And it's like last time.
Oh, welcome to the Elite Flock, Kristen.
You know, I had surgery, and the only time I've had surgery was because I had cancer. I had a hysterectomy, and it was scary, and it was terrifying. And the anesthesia made my face swell a lot. I think I had a really bad allergic reaction. I don't know. They didn't really say anything about it. They actually said the surgery went amazing. But, like, I'm having a little anxiety right now. I know it's not going to happen for a while. Like,
okay,
there's a lot of things I still have to do. But, like...
So it's not going to happen for a while. So that's plenty of time for Amber to talk herself out of this somehow. So, we'll see what happens. Chicken Sushi said, I would actually... wait, where's the thing? Okay, I would actually sub to her if she lost weight and took it seriously. I would love to react to that. I really would, guys. What a relief it would be to react to something positive happening for once, other than someone actively destroying their own life.
Knowing that it is going to happen it's just bringing up a lot of like past memories with like when I had my hysterectomy, and you know, things can happen during surgery that are really scary. And that's just me being realistic.
It's also, I would assume, I'm not a doctor, guys. You know I'm not a doctor, and I also don't know anything about anything. But I would also assume that that's also a big reason why they have you lose some weight and do a liquid diet and stuff before the surgery, just so that it's less dangerous or slightly less dangerous. That's what I'm assuming.
Not even.
I agree, Jamie. I agree. I'm not sure if this is going to actually happen. That could just be us waiting, just expecting the phase 1 to become phase 2 eventually. I mean, we're all waiting for that. So I recognize that you know the cycle is going to cycle until it stops cycling, right? Is this the end of the cycle? Well, the hair is starting to look a little slick, so I'm not convinced yet.
Pessimistic at all. Like, I've been so optimistic about this whole experience, but when you start looking at like the reality of things, and it's a little scary and it's a little daunting, and I do have like a little bit of a fear, and I just had a little bit of an anxiety.
Okay, well that means that it's actually kind of a good thing, because that means that reality's hitting her a little bit. I mean, surgery is an extreme thing to do. You know, I'm not trying to talk anybody out of getting a weight loss surgery right now. But you know, yeah, it's scary. There's pros and cons to weight loss via naturally and weight loss via surgery, and this can be a con.
Attack. It was a mini one. I don't know. I just I'm anxious. And I am impatient because I just want this to get over with. I wish.
Yeah, the impatience is another thing that probably trips her up a little bit. You know, she's been overweight her entire life, literally. And I don't know, she expects things to change like overnight just because she started a diet. Phoebe asked, what about her sleep apnea? Would that not be a concern as well? Well, I'm sure it's a concern in the back of her mind, giving her anxiety. She likes to pretend she doesn't have that, but luckily, though, when she had her hysterectomy or whichever surgery that was, they were able to do the surgery with her apnea, so that's good. Anywho's.
That more than anything, I could just snap my fingers, and it's like 3 months after surgery. You know? Because I feel like 3 months after surgery, like, that'll be a really good spot, you know.
See,
like,
Amber wants to skip over the parts that involve actually having to do stuff. She wants to skip over the difficult. But the thing is, it's the look at where I paused, guys. It's the difficult that, you know, you don't grow because you're doing something easy, right? You grow because you're working your way through something difficult. I'm sure she wants to breeze through all that, but that's going to make the difference between a temporary change and a permanent one, is actually working hard.
Healed, you know, I'm off the liquid.
Oh, welcome to the Leaf Flock, KB.
I'm getting into the swing of things. I just have a little bit of fears, and that's okay, and that's normal.
Yes.
Like, if you're getting weight loss surgery or something.
It is okay and normal, but usually it stops Amber from doing things that'll actually work. So this is good that she's sitting here being scared instead of quitting. It is kind of a shame that she had to cry and post a crying video because of it, but
thinking
anyway.
Of or whatever it may be. If you're scared, just know that it's normal.
See, she just can't help but give advice. She can't help but give advice. It's so annoying.
And yeah, I don't know. It's crazy because obviously when people get surgery, it's to save their life.
Yes.
But it's like, last time I had surgery was because I was saving my life, and they took cancer out of my body. And this time, like, it'll be again to save my life, to prolong my life. And it's like, why did it take me so long to get to the point where I cared this much? Why did it take so long? It just took too long.
It doesn't matter.
And it's like I keep going back to the past.
Right. That's something that I would recommend a person. You don't want to. It's not like don't think about memories and stuff and how you did things before so you can change how you do things now. Like that's important, but you don't want to live there. You know what I mean? You don't want to stay stuck in that past because the past is a past for a reason, right?
Like, I like to watch old videos of mine, and it's like,
why?
I don't think I've ever seen myself this passionate over weight loss.
That's right, TED Talk Lynn. Absolutely, D. Clan. Are you guys inspired yet to change your life? I am.
Want to live. No matter how hard this is and how many times I have to say no to bad foods and to overeating and to triggers, no matter how many times I have to say no to those things.
Yes.
It's all worth it.
1000%. Guys, I'm telling you, Amber, like, is she watching me? I don't think so. I think she hates me. I don't blame her. But anyway, sometimes things slip out. And it's just because sometimes I joke meanly. I'm sorry. Anyway, this is like a big deal. It really is. Okay? I know you guys are like, but it's a big deal that she's like, you don't think this seems sincere, Kay? Well, this is like her first time being, I don't know. It's the first time I've heard her say, I think it was a few videos ago, it was the first time I heard her say, look, I was afraid of saying that I'm a food addict because I don't want to be like my parents. Like, she's the one that said that. That wasn't me. It came out of her mouth. So, I don't know if she's actually, look. Cool Mom said the world's tiniest piano playing in the background.
Like, I'm not perfect by no means. Like, I'm not just over here, like, being the most perfect.
Nobody is. It's a delusion. Nobody's perfect. Guys, I eat like crap sometimes. I'm definitely eating like crap tomorrow. Nobody's perfect. So she has like a delusion that, like, sometimes people put out like perfect what I eat in a days and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe this is what happens when like your whole life is like social media. like you think that all these like perfectly perfectly edited what I eat in a days are like real life. I think that happened to Amber, and it's a shame.
Has been one time where I didn't say no, and that happens. That's also realistic.
Yes.
But the changes I've made in the last few weeks, it just takes one day. It just literally takes one day for you to just be like, I'm fucking done. I'm done.
It's funny because there were all the times when Amber would start a diet and stop, and you guys know that that's often. So, anyway, like all the times that happened, and Amber would say, well, I can't change overnight. And I've always said, why? Why not? I don't know, really. Maybe that's what, okay, so you think you can't change overnight. So, over and over and over and over and over again, she does a diet slowly, and she does the diet, but she tweaked it a little bit and made it her own or something, and then it doesn't work, and she doesn't stay on it. So maybe that doesn't work, right? And now she's admitting that's true.
Blame myself, because that's what I've been doing. And I just regret more than anything it having to get to this point. If I could go back and talk to myself when I was 13, that 13-year-old.
Well, you can't.
She needs love, and she needs compassion.
Right.
And she needs people who love her.
Look, she's not, the issue being that she's not 13 anymore. So, I don't know. I mean, she can keep crawling up in the past, but I don't see how this does any favors. It does make for a very, very, very clickbaity crying video, though.
Have that. She didn't. And, things just started spiraling when I was a teenager.
KB Collision said she probably is listening to sad, dramatic music in those earbuds. Oh.
You know, I reached 420 pounds when I was 16.
Right.
And that was like not surprising at all. Sorry, I just really felt like I needed to talk. And I didn't want to like talk to anyone in particular. I just wanted to talk to my camera and talk to you guys.
No, just say it, Amber. You wanted to talk to the French. Now, I recommend you learn French. you can talk to them back in their language.
This moment be documented because it's part of it. Tears are part of this journey, and fear is part of this journey.
Okay.
Regret and anger.
Regret and anger.
It's all part of it. And I'm not going to shy away from any of that.
Now, it's interesting because I imagine, I don't know, guys, I'm really lucky. I'm really blessed. I don't have addiction issues myself or have it in my family. But I would imagine, but I have done and said regretful things while I've been, not sober in the past. So I imagine this is something that, and then you have to apologize or whatever. And I imagine that if a person has a problem, they got to do a lot of apologizing like that. And maybe after a while they stop apologizing and just act like that all the time, I imagine. So maybe this is a part of it. Like isn't this a phase or one of the steps, like you apologizing to people? It's just looking back on your behavior as an addict and regretting it, right? I imagine that's the whole thing. I've definitely done things in the past when I was not sober that I regretted. In fact, I was just talking to a friend about that kind of stuff when we were younger, kind of stuff. So, I mean, this is good. This is, this is probably the healthiest thing we've seen on Amber's channel in a very long time.
I'm not going to let any of the people online who make me feel bad about feeling these emotions, I'm not going to let them stop me from sharing these feelings, because this is my story.
Yes.
And I want to share it with you guys because
you better dang share. You don't get to take us this far along and then you know how she does. She starts something new and then she stops friggin' talking about it, or she mentions something very major and then she stops talking about it. You know what, guys? I'm not talking about my ED program anymore. I'm not talking about therapy anymore. I'm not talking about weight loss surgery anymore. I am waiting for that. That's what I'm waiting for. I hate to say it.
Like the first time ever, I know that I'm going to lose weight. And I know that I'm changing my life and that my life is going to be better. I've never wanted it more. Ever.
You know what, Jamie? I'm not sure if she enjoys feeling sad, but I do think it's I do think that she's comfortable feeling victimized in a way. I think she's more comfortable in that role than most people would be.
I'm scared of who am I outside of someone who weighs over 450 pounds? Who am I outside of that? I don't know. I don't know.
Holy wait, she said it. That's true. She has no idea what it's like. Boy, that's so weird. I never knew what it was like to be a healthier weight either myself. I grew up very big. One day I'll show you guys pictures when I was younger. But anyway, I was very big. And I get it now. It's weird because this is the delusion in action. Like, you think things are going to be wildly different when your weight changes. When you grew up big. in my experience anyway, and I know it's been other people's experience, you grow up big and you don't know nothing else, and you imagine that your life would be entirely different if only you were to lose this friggin' weight that's holding you back all these years. And then you lose the weight, and what changes? Your size. That's it. So that's going to be a shock for her too if she actually ever like loses this weight. Like she'll be all this weight lighter, and she has all the same problems, all the same issues with old friends, all the same money problems are still there, right? Thank you for the super chat, Melissa. She said Amber always talks like she's in groundbreaking documentaries. It drives me batty. Well, I mean, she thinks her life is very interesting.
That's weird for me. For longer than I can remember, just been this person. Like since I was 16.
Right, and you're going to be the same person, Amber, when you lose the weight. I hate to say it, but literally nothing changes other than your size. Well, and your health too, especially if you have weight-related, health issues. That's definitely much better. However, nothing else changes. Who you are inside, all of it. It does not change. So, anyway. Uncle Grandpa said, Amber is the most intriguing human on the planet. You must not get out very much.
I've been over 400 pounds. And yeah, there was a moment in my early 20s where I reached 331. That was the lowest. It was just like a little tiny piece of my story.
Jeez, 331. I've never been that heavy. I mean, maybe I was. I stopped weighing myself around 320. Maybe I reached 330. But anyway, yeah, I mean, she grew up really big. So she has probably the same delusion I do, except literally times 2, because she's basically twice as big.
And it was because I was very unhealthy then. And it's like the way that I would eat then was very unhealthy. And I was practically starving myself for a little bit. And I have shared that before.
So did Obese to Beast. He mentioned this in a I forget, but he admitted that when he lost weight, it was not healthy. He was not eating very much. And you know what, to be honest, I probably wasn't the healthiest either during my weight loss, because at least what happened to me is after a while, it's not that I lost my appetite, but kind of a little. Like it's not as raging as it was before.
That moment, because the way that I was doing it was so unhealthy.
Right. And weight loss surgery does not remove lipedema. Absolutely not, Jamie. Actually, the weight loss surgery won't. I mean, it might help her lipedema, maybe, but I don't. I mean, that's a whole other separate thing that she has to deal with now. That's, forever basically. And yes, to be honest, she would probably still have lipedema even if she wasn't big, because there are normal sized people with like big legs. It happens, especially women.
I was just in a dark spot, and I can't even be proud of that moment. I can't at all. But I'm going to be able to be proud of this one, because I'm doing it, and I'm doing it right. And I'm doing it for me.
Well, Kay said, and she thinks she won't be starving after weight loss surgery. From what I understand, you literally don't feel like eating after weight loss surgery. That's what I've heard. I'm not a doctor. I don't know much about these things. I just know some people that have had it done. Thank you for the super chat, Yoga Girl.
Doing it because I love life, and I love...
All right.
It's not even like the big things.
You love us, Amber. Even the haters. Come on.
Not even like... I love love, and I love family, and I love my fur babies, but it's like small things. I love blankets and music and...
I love blankets. Amberlyn Reed, 2023.
Fireworks and holidays.
Oh God, I'm so inspired. I feel like this video needs to have like a golden filter. You know what I mean?
Like, I love the small things. And I just don't want my life to stop.
God, I friggin' love small things. I love small things. Who has oat milk? Type 1 if you put oat milk in your coffee yet. Like, that's a small thing that I absolutely cannot let go of. I got a lot of small things. I like friggin' clean laundry. Friggin' Nanny is also crying. Well, I'm sorry. I guess I should have put a trigger warning before reacting to this.
And I also don't want it to continue with me being this unhealthy. I know I can fix this. I know I can change this. And yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this, actually. If you guys see this, then I decided to upload it, obviously.
You decided you didn't feel like vlogging anything else. I'm kidding. The chat is flooded with ones. Tell me about it. I love oat milk in my coffee. I can't even have coffee without it anymore. It's so good.
Duh. My face is breaking out. Topic change. Right here. Right here. Right. We have a little something here. Right next to... I used to have
I
my...
know. Lazy Dogs Ranch said, of course you're going to upload it. I mean, Amber, come on. This is going to be straight... God, it's basically going to be catnip for the French. So, and Amber knows it. That she probably has so many hearts and so many, how do you say I love you in French? I forget. Like, there's probably so much French love on her freaking comment section right now.
First, I had snake bites, which was a piercing here and a piercing here. And it's right next to my little hole.
Oh, God, I remember. You don't have to zoom in on that, Amber.
Right
I remember
so
your snake bites. I remember the snake bites.
It doesn't happen to me often. I don't really break out much. My psychologist appointment is actually coming up. I'm going to be evaluated, and I'm really...
What does coming up mean? I got to mark the date and circle it on my calendar.
Nervous, but excited to get this over with.
Je t'aime. That's what it is. Thank you. Thank you. J'amour? I'm not sure, but I'm sure her chat, her comments I meant, are filled with both those phrases right now.
Because I feel like they're gonna really tell me like what I need to do to help appear. I just want to do whatever they tell me.
Yeah, that's right, Amber. Don't get your own cockamamie ideas, please, because no offense. You have no clue. Okay, and you're in over your head, and which is fine. If you go get weight loss surgery, that's the case, right? So friggin' listen to them this time. Oh my God.
Really. I think I'm gonna put on, I don't know, some YouTube or something and do some more Legos and kind of just have a good rest of the night.
Okay, that's nice. Lazy Dogs Ranch said Amber said all this before. I know, we've all been here. It's like we're all just, guys, just hang in. Phase 2 is coming up, okay?
Selena's actually currently sleeping. No, she can't hear me. She actually has Sister Wives playing while she's sleeping. My mom loves that. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but she's on the other side of the apartment. She can't hear me at all. But yeah, I didn't want to like wake her up and like bombard her with my tears. I actually feel so much better after talking to you guys. It's so crazy how just like talking to you guys, it just helps a lot. It's just like, I felt super heavy in my chest with emotion, and I told you guys those emotions, so now I feel better. So thank you for listening to me.
I wonder if she's got her, I know that someone pointed out that she's literally always sitting. I just wonder if she's got the pedal thing under the desk. I'm not sure. It's true. I guess this whole video is just her sitting. Yeah. All right. Her sitting and talking. So she's wrapping up the video right now, but we're only 11 minutes in. We've got 5 more minutes about. So just buckle up, guys.
You have to click on the video. And you did.
I know. Citizen Kane said she's literally talking to herself.
Because you wanted to hear me and what I had to say. I think that's also what makes it easier, is because like I used to be such an open book with people in my life, and now I just like I keep a lot of things to myself, and I don't know what it is. I just
Amber, That's also a bit of a delusion. I wouldn't say that you keep everything to yourself. We've seen the checklists that you do, Amber. We know how many glasses of water you have a day for frig's sake. I'm not sure if I agree with that.
I don't want to burden people. You can tell me 500 different times that
You don't want to burden people? I don't want to burden people. Amberlynn Reed, 2023. How many crying thumbnails has she posted this year alone?
a burden. And I still feel like
Soft voice Lynn is back, mac and cheese. Well, it's because Winifred's sleeping and she's a super caring girlfriend who, you know, Winifred needs her rest for her other partners.
trauma. No. But it's like if you guys click on my video, you
Sure did.
came here yourself.
Yep.
So I don't feel like a burden. Does that make sense?
Yes,
'Cause
it
you
makes
guys are
complete sense. We've all been yelling about this all this time. You don't have to listen to me or
choosing to
like
listen
you
to
don't have
me.
to.
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
I fully clicked on this on my own accord. Okay. You don't have to worry about me, fret about me, none of it. Go to my chat, derail my chat, none of it. You don't have to do it.
It makes sense in my head. And I used to do a lot of like video diaries, like when I first started YouTube, like 2014 style. I started YouTube in
Wait. So what she's been doing hasn't been video diaries? I used to do video diaries. Amberlynn Reed. Thank you for yelling about it, Teddy. Guys, make sure to like the stream for dang sake. That'd be nice. Thank you.
2014, I used to do like talking with Amberlynn videos is what I called them, I think.
Once again, like what I just don't. I just never understood how those videos were any different than. I mean, this is literally her sitting and talking for 16 minutes. Anyway.
And just like a lot of video diary type style things. And they always made me feel better. So I might get back into that if you guys are interested. If I just feel like
sure,
I need to talk.
get back into it. I don't see the difference between that and this.
And I don't want to particularly talk to anyone in particular.
Okay.
I just kind of want to like document how I'm feeling. So it's kind of like a video diary. We can start a series. We can call it the Weight Loss Surgery Diaries.
I'm cool with that. I just hope that you're also sharing this stuff with the psychologist or something. I don't think she's been in therapy at least the past couple weeks or months, and you know, look, that's a problem. You know, you're crying to internet strangers, most of which don't necessarily like you. Like, you got to talk to someone, right?
So if you see that in the title, then I decided that. But if you don't see it in the title, then I thought that was a stupid idea. And it's a stupid idea regardless. Or is it a stupid idea? Why am I so
Amber,
mean to
you are
That's a whole
brimming with brilliant ideas all the time, Amber.
story.
Don't never second guess yourself.
I'm actually high-key mean to myself. I make fat jokes about myself.
Then how come you yell at me when I do it? What I do? All I did was put a Y after fat. You know, look, once. Okay? And it slipped out and it was an accident, right? You know, look, I can't help it. We've talked about this. Me and my family are really not nice to each other, and it just kind of slips out. Anyway, the point is, anyway, there is no point. It's an Amberlynn video, guys.
My trauma, and I make jokes about it. That's who I am. I'm just a very weird and awkward person in that way. And there's two people that I know in my life. Feline is one of them, who hates when I make fat jokes about myself. And it's like, no one else can call me fat. That's not okay. But I can call myself fat. Just like no one else can make cancer jokes. But if I want to make a freaking joke about an experience that I had, uterine cancer, then it's like, you know what? If that's going to make me feel better, do it.
Okay, do a quirky Lynn. Whatever makes you feel better.
Other people can't do that. That's rude and offensive. I think that goes for like a lot of different...
Oh, I call my cat worse than that. Jamie said I call my dogs fatties. I call Simba has been so soft lately. He never goes outside anymore, and when he does, he was out this morning for maybe maybe 2 minutes, and then he came back. Then he comes home, lays around, demands food. Guys, I'm not nice sometimes.
Ways, like if you're gay, if you want to make a gay joke.
Megan asked, what kind of cancer jokes are people saying? That's a good point. Like, I can't imagine someone making a cancer joke. I know I sure didn't while she was going through all that.
Because there are people out there who do that, who are gay, who makes gay jokes. I'm a lesbian, so I'm also gay. But I don't get offended with stuff like that. Like, I don't get offended with gay jokes or anything like that. But the minute someone says something like out of pocket about cancer, that's when I really get offended. Or if people like call me fat, then I'm like, that's not really okay. Just because I do it to myself does not mean that you can do it. Like, it's crazy because...
Well, you tell people how to treat you, basically.
How many
so
people
just remember that, guys.
Are like their own worst enemy, and they call themselves ugly. It's like everyone I know thinks that they are ugly, and I'm like, bro, you're not ugly. Like, everyone I know. And it's like they sit there and call themselves ugly, but like, is it okay if someone would call them ugly? Like, no, it's not okay. Like, just because you can make jokes about yourself,
my sister calls me worse than that.
You can think things about yourself, doesn't mean that other people can do it to you.
Right. Blank said, gay jokes are okay. Amberlynn Reed, 2024. Yeah, they are dry tears now, VG. VG, I'm sorry. Maybe she was crying. She eked them out somehow and was like, you know what? I gotta record this just to show people that I do, yes, indeed, emote. She had to prove it to us.
Because in the past, I have seen that, like, in my comment section. We're like, well, you call yourself fat, so why can't we? What? That's not how life works. That's not how it goes. It's also just like a respect thing and just like morals. Okay, I'm rambling.
All right, you done yelling at us now, Amber? It's in every video, guys. We gotta have at least 5 minutes of her yelling at us.
Wow. Ramble diaries, should we call this? No, I'm definitely gonna call this the weight loss surgery diaries or something to that effect, because like I do my weigh-ins. You guys have been seeing that, where that is like strictly, you know, my 5 questions, and then
her weigh-ins, which is basically her just telling us. Anyway,
the weigh-in for the week, and then I do vlogs, which you guys have seen those as well. And I talk about a lot of weight-related stuff within my vlogs, also weight loss surgery stuff. But like, if I just want to sit down and just word vomit about how I'm feeling or weight loss surgery, like that type of stuff, then we're gonna call that a weight loss surgery diary, because in my opinion, this isn't a vlog. This is
so wait a minute. Do I have this straight? So if she's talking about weight loss, then it's a weight loss diary. Okay. Did I get that right? I would figure that a weight loss surgery diary would be about picnics that you want to have with your girlfriend.
This is just feelings and rambles and a lot of stuff that just probably doesn't even need to be put online. But this is what makes me feel good, talking to you guys, and I just feel so much better.
I'm sure the French love it too.
You guys can tell. Like, I was crying when I started this video. You guys should have seen me before I turned on the camera. Like I said, I had a little mini anxiety attack, and I was just having all these like thoughts, and it was a lot. And now my eyes are dry, my cheeks are dry, and I have a smile on my face, and talking to you guys helped with that.
Okay, so yelling at us it literally makes her feel better when she sits there and yells at us for how we talk to her for 5 minutes. It's a literal like antidepressant for her.
I'm gonna say that's a positive. So I'm actually gonna go. So yeah, I guess this is a new series. Let me guys. I was trying to say I love you guys, and let me know. You can like message me on Instagram or something if you enjoy this type of series. If you want to know more of like the true nitty gritty, what's in my brain and what's in my heart, because sometimes it's a little heavy, and talking makes it a little lighter. So thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Hey
Amber.
guys.
Whoops. All right. So that was that. So, all right. Mom Amy said, I don't think she knows anxiety from being sad. Or maybe even anxiety from just any negative emotion, maybe even. An anxiety attack. We didn't hear anxiety today, did we? I didn't hear her say anxiety at all. That's right, Citizen Kane. I feel shame, and I'm so glad she forgives me. That's how I feel too. That's Amber forgives me. The Stony Times said, "Wow, crying on camera." Amber Lynn Reed. What should I call this series? Just call the series "Crying on Camera." So every time she does this series, is it going to include a crying thumbnail? That's my question. That's that's my question. Plum Creek Farm said Amber's views are down. She needs to get up and move. She sits there and feels sorry for herself. I mean, I guess, eventually the French are going to get bored. But, I don't know. We'll see. She's getting pretty deep in this weight loss surgery journey. So I'm excited to see what ends up with this. Megan said her journals must be filled with nonsense. I can't take another episode of this. So she goes on camera and talks about herself for like 20 minutes. Then she writes in her journal and writes about herself for we don't know how long. Then she edits videos about herself. Then she's choosing pictures of her for a thumbnail. The next video, grocery haul number 239,865. That's coming up, guys. I'm very excited. Those are my favorite. Right, that's a good point, Lazy Dogs Ranch. Then she goes and reads comments about herself. I shouldn't be laughing at this because I spent a lot of time talking about myself and my hair, so I'll stop it with that now. I don't know where the bullet journal is, the Stony Times, and this is the thing. So did the weight loss surgery derail her bullet journaling? Is she still bullet journaling the same things? Is she still keeping up with that, or did she scrap that because of her weight loss surgery? I really want to know this. Did she give up on her bullet journaling passion? Because now she's... Oh, good for you. Who said that? Brodello said, sorry, I got relaxed early this morning. So did I, but I got relaxed really early this morning, so I was good for you guys. Right, then Jamie said, then Amber does Q&As about herself. Oh my God. Next, we're going to have a daily eating journal. So maybe we'll get what I eat in a day's next. Because then we get to see what she eats every day. Mom Amy said she was so excited planning the surgery. Now she's doing the work and mad. I know. She's doing the work and crying because it involves doing things. Or actually, in her case, it involves not doing things because she needs to not order takeout. And that's got to be difficult for her. I wonder if she's actually not ordering takeout. I just don't know because I'm not sure if I believe her weigh-ins. You know, I wonder if she's actually doing that. Right. Just a girl said Amber's too busy losing weight to do the bullet journal. I think that's another mistake that people have when they start a weight loss journey. They feel like the losing of the weight is like something to do. Like, oh, I can't lose weight because I don't have time. Or, I can't lose weight. I'm too busy working. Like, what are you like? You eat anyway. Like, so are you saying because you have a job and you're busy, like you don't eat? Like, you can change what you're eating. I don't know. I don't mean to make fun of it. I realize people are busy, but I'm just saying. It's like, and I feel like that's a mistake. Like, it's just, you gotta fit the weight loss journey in your current life. You know what I mean? In my opinion, anyway. Oh my God, that's such a good point. God, Citizen Kane coming through. said trypophobia equals bullet journal. That's the thing. Yeah, do you think the bullet journaling triggers her trypophobia? You know, if Amber can't stick to bullet journaling, that might be the reason. Maybe all the holes are getting to her. It's a lot of holes and cubes with the bullet journaling, so maybe because you know how it makes like cubes, like a grid. That's a lot of clusters, so maybe that's why she quit the bullet journaling. I'm assuming she quit bullet journaling because she hasn't vlogged about it in a while, so. Uh-oh. Michaela's Kiss said, yep, major Chantal scented red flags. Oh, God. Where's Winifred been during all of this, huh? Jeez. It's just kind of hard for me to believe that Winifred apparently has 8,000 jobs. I don't know, because anytime we see her, she's either coloring with Amber or she's sleeping. So I'm not quite sure. I wonder what her job is if she has one. Alexa said she's scared of cubes too. I mean, I just assume because the cubes are in clusters. So I wouldn't that, I don't know. Yeah, the trypophobia does seem to come and go, Megan, just like all her other issues. This Amber is amazing. She can cure an issue just by not talking about it anymore. I've never seen that before. It must be a magical ability she has. Silent Cookie said she wants to have every phobia and every mental disorder. I actually disagree with that. I think she wants just the unique ones because the average issues are just too boring. Amber's very unique. She doesn't have OCD. She has OCPD, right? She doesn't. Very unique, guys. Alexa said, I'm going to start screaming next time I walk into an art gallery and add a cube. Oh my God. You guys aren't all getting trypophobia, are you? Am I giving you trypophobia? I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. I'm going to put some... hold on. Actually, I don't know if I can do it quickly. I was going to add a cluster of holes onto the screen, but I'll wait. So what do we think about all right. Type 1 if you think Amber's going to get the surgery. Type 2 if you think she isn't. Let me know. 1 or 2. 1, she's getting it. 2, it ain't going to happen. Let's see what you guys think. I'm curious with, okay, Lazy Dog's Ranch doesn't think it's going to happen. That was a pretty fast 2. Another 2 from Nanny. Oh, Uncle Grandpa thinks she is. Well, that's optimistic of you, Uncle Grandpa. That's actually the only one I've gotten. Nope, Marigold and Alina thinks she's actually going to get it. And Megan thinks she's going to get it. Jen thinks she's going to get it. Guys, I got to say, there's a lot more 2s than 1s, okay? I will admit. I, for one, hope that she actually does because that would make her content different. So, and I want to see her actually do something difficult. Like, that would be cool. I'm just not sure if it's going to happen. Poppy didn't say 2. They said 572.4. Wow, you're really not expecting her to get weight loss surgery. There's a lot of 3s too. That's not good. We'll see. I don't know. Look, guys. Look. This would be the most interesting thing that happens in the Amberverse ever. So, and the most positive thing too. Welcome, Edna. Edna, what a shame. I'm about to close this up. What a shame. I just reacted. Dang it. I'm sorry you missed it. Pineapple Bandit said, I believe she is saying she is not having binge disorder and hopes haters will call the clinic. She will then complain haters forced her to not get surgery because she was rejected. I don't know if that would work. Like, if we were to flood the surgeon's office, which please don't contact the surgeon. If you know who it is, don't contact them for the love of frig. Don't be that guy, okay? I don't want that coming from me. But anyway, I just I don't think that they would deny the surgery because they had a bunch of randoms calling. You think Jade is making her do it, Mom Amy? Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Jade, and I've said this, right? I said this. Jade, I just can't. Jade is in her mid-20s. I just imagine that Jade is not excited about this current life, and she has money now because of the settlement or whatever, and she probably wants to go travel. I know I sure would. If I had no responsibilities and a bunch of money, I would probably want to travel. So, you know, I'm sure she wants Amber to move more. Like, it's very exciting doing diamond painting and building Legos, but I'm sure she wants to actually go to do things with Amber. If she does indeed actually like Amber and that's why she's there, then she probably wants to go do things and isn't crazy about this life just sitting around doing nothing. Unless my worst fears about Winifred are true, and she does enjoy this life, taking care of Amber. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. So, anyway, we will see how this shakes out. We'll see. I mean, I gotta say, guys, if there is going to be a phase 2, I don't think we have to wait long. So, yes, Alexis, yes, it did settle. So, Blank said, I think Amber is going to go along with it so she can get denied and keep Feline happy. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Citizen Kane said, Winifred goes and does things without Amber. The thing with that is, if that's true, I bet Amber's not happy about it. And we don't get to see that in the video, but if that's true, if Feline keeps going and doing things that Amber is unable or unwilling to do because of her, you know, lack of mobility, I imagine Amber would at least say something about it. So, that's probably not good. Yeah, Kay said, I'm really concerned she will hurt herself or have a breakdown if she gets the surgery because she physically can't quit her diet when she needs to comfort eat. That's everybody's fear, and I hope it's Amber's fear too. Like, the surgery is very serious, guys. Like, you can really hurt yourself. From what I understand, I'm not a doctor, but I have a little, I know some people that had the surgery. So, I mean, you can really hurt yourself if you're not doing exactly what the surgeon wants you to do. And surgeons will make sure that you can follow their instructions before they go through with it. I'm hoping for a 1-2 mac and cheese. I'm hoping she actually goes through with it because, like I said, it would make things interesting. And I'm tired of reacting to someone destroying their own life. Yes, she could rupture her stomach, Pomerine. Absolutely she could. Easily. So, I hope, look, I don't know what's going to happen. It's very scary, and it's scary. Wait, 6 bacons. You think, wait. 6 bacons? You think Amber's going to go through the surgery? You really think so? I'm just surprised to see a 1 coming from you. That's it. Of all people. Lazy Dogs Ranch said, they say these days that the risk of rupturing is low, but she could easily stretch it out. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of guys. She just has to be able to listen to her. Dang doctor, guys. Speaking of dang doctor, I meant to say this in the beginning, guys. I got you guys all sad and worried over my MRI, my last stream. But, so what happened after the stream was, right after the stream, I called and I had to leave a message because they weren't, she didn't answer. So I left a message as soon as I stopped streaming yesterday, and I never heard anything back. Didn't hear anything back for the rest of Thursday, all day yesterday. I never heard anything back. So that tells me that, it's nothing super medical they needed to tell me. I'm not sure what she wanted to tell me because I'm seeing my neurologist in June, and that's when I figured we would talk about it. But so it did make me worry when she called. That maybe something was wrong, but I don't think anything's wrong. I think she just wanted to, I don't know, let me know she got them. I don't know. So, but thank you guys so much for being so nice about it. That's why I didn't go live on Thursday afternoon because I never heard from them. So I had nothing to say. Yeah, Megan said nice of them to leave a message for you to call them, but then ghost you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not happy about it. I'm not because what if? But you know what? It's okay because I'm assuming everything's okay, and they don't want to. I was more worried that they wanted to change something because of the MRI, but if that were the case, I would have heard from them. So they'd want me to make an appointment too to go in there, and that has not happened either. I don't think they need to see me before June. So that's great news. Thank you, Alexis. I hope it's all good news too. We'll see. I mean, I don't know how good the news will be because I do have MS, but yeah, just a girl said I had an MRI yesterday, but my appointment isn't until March, so I didn't expect to hear from them. I know, I was very surprised to hear from them. KB Collision said maybe they were calling because they found your YouTube channel and loved it. Ha! That'd be funny. June is far away, but I only see my neurologist once or twice a year, Kay. Once or twice a year, and if I see them beyond that, it's because something's wrong or I'm having a relapse or something, and that hasn't happened in a long time. So anyway, I'll see him in June, and I'll give you guys updates if I get any. I think that's fair. Nothing will go down without you guys eventually hearing about it, so don't worry about it. Now that I told you guys I opened this floodgate, I'm going to keep you guys looped in. I'm not going to pull an Amber and not tell you guys what's going on with my MS. So anyway. You're also in the MS Club, Victorian Beauty? So you get what's up. So I've had relapse remitting MS since I was diagnosed in 2006, but I'm transitioning to secondary progressive MS, from what I understand. And I'm just kind of waiting for that diagnosis. I don't know when it's coming or what, but I mean, maybe the MRI is part of it. Nothing will happen without you guys knowing. How about that? That's all I got for now. All right, guys, it is 1:18 and I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to wrap this up. Actually, it's Saturday, so the next time I'm live will be Monday at 1 p.m. for the Cozy Monday stream. So definitely keep an eye out for that. I'll probably have a member stream in between now and then. So I'll let you guys know all that, in the members community page, which I've been using a lot lately. So don't forget to check that. And all right, yep, it's time to eat, Lazy Dogs Ranch. So other than that, guys, I will see you Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you have a relaxing Super Bowl. Enjoy. And all right, guys, other than that, I will see you Monday. You are late, Karina. I'm ending this now. I'll have a timestamp up as soon as I can. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern.